Good day, fellow hockey fans. Can you believe it? The Stanley Cup playoffs are 2 weeks away. God, can April 13th please get here? And can they get here with these guys in the playoffs? Let me start with the Avalanche. Things didn't look too well for us after the 4-0 drubbing we received at home. Minnesota, oh boy, what can I say about them? I can't stand them. They just waltz it, and we just can't seem to solve them ever since that playoff series. But last night we got that important, huge victory in Nashville, 4-3. So we're now 3 points out of a spot. 3 points out. Now 3 points isn't a lot, but with less than 2 weeks left, it's kind of a big road to climb, but it can be done. It can be done. We have it could turn into 1 point tonight. We're in St. Louis tonight, and the Blackhawks are in Minnesota, and hopefully the so-called Stanley Cup champions can get it right this time and beat them. Ugh, what a mess. No wonder we always beat the Blackhawks. Staying on the Western Conference, there are only 2 playoff spots left in the West. Only 2 playoff spots left. When we beat Nashville, we prevented them from clinching, but they can still clinch tonight. But San Jose got in. San Jose officially got in when the Coyotes lost in regulation. So in the Pacific, the top 3 is clinched. The California teams, the Kings, Ducks, and Sharks, are guaranteed that they'll finish no lower than 3rd place, so they're all in. It's just a matter of positioning. The division title still up for grabs. 2nd place, home ice in the first round, that's still up for grabs. At the moment, it looks like it'll be Anaheim and San Jose in a playoff series, which should be fruitful. And the Kings lost to San Jose. They still have a 1-point lead over the Ducks in the division, and so they need to hold on and take care of business. And the Capitals officially locked in the President's Trophy, so they're officially the best in the league. They're officially the best in the league. This is their 2nd President's Trophy, but as the NHL has proven in the past, the President's Trophy has meant nothing. That's the beautiful thing about the National Hockey League. The best record in the league means absolutely jack squat, as the late great Chris Farley would say. You can win all your games, you can rack up points, you can beat everybody in the regular season, but there's a good chance that you can still collapse the playoffs. Matter of fact, I think it happened to Washington the last time they won the President's Trophy. I think they lost the first round. I still remember the Sharks, of all teams, won the President's Trophy in the 99-2000 season. Then the 8-seeded Blues beat them out. So anything's possible in this crazy National Hockey League. But it's wild. And so the Capitals still remain to this day the only team that has clinched a playoff spot. They're still the only team that has clinched a playoff spot this season. Nobody else in the East is officially clinched, and nobody else in the East can clinch tonight. Not even the Rangers can clinch. I think they have the smallest margin number of points at 5. I think it's 5. I may have to look that up again, but I think it's 5 points still. But regarding the Pacific, the Atlantic, the 4 of the teams are still at it. That's gonna be a close race down the wire. That really is. Will it come down to like the last day? I don't know, because this is hockey, not football, and most stuff in the NHL doesn't really come down to the last weeks. Not well, most things don't. Some things maybe, but not most. And the Rangers. Well, the Rangers are basically in a second place battle. Second place, of course, is home ice in the first round at least. It's between them, the Islanders, and Pittsburgh. But Pittsburgh beat the Rangers in overtime on Sunday by some crazy goal by you know who. You hockey fans, you know what I'm talking about, so I don't even have to mention his name. But it's gonna be close. I never thought Pittsburgh would get this hype because the Penguins have been very, very faulty this season, and yet they managed to somehow to move from the wild card position to second place at one time. Now they're in third, right behind the Rangers, wedged between the New York teams. The Islanders are the Islanders are down to the wild card spot. And speaking of the Islanders, I just want to mention this trade. Of course, I mentioned we'll go off topic a bit. Last night WWE Network aired the Daniel Bryan WWE 24 special, and I keep thinking about the Islanders because see WWE and NHL sometimes go hand in hand, and as far as the Islanders go, they're at home. They score at home. The horn goes off. The music plays. And then after that, the fans break out into a yes chant. Yes. I love it so much. It's just great. It's just a great sight to see. They're the only team that does that, but it's just spectacular and epic. And so yeah, the Islanders are knocked down to wild card spot, the wild card position. There's a tight race to Central. Dallas, St. Louis, and Chicago. I forgot about Chicago clinch. She has the Blackhawks clinch when they won on Sunday, so the Stanley Cup champions are backing it to defend their title. But it's still a close race in Central. Dallas and St. Louis. Ooh boy, they're not up at 99. And what up? Oh yes, the proverbial heads that were lopped off. Lopped off this past week. The Canadiens, or among other teams, are officially eliminated. Of course, the Canadiens were 2 years removed from playing for the Eastern Conference Championship when they lost to the Rangers, the East Final. They got in last year, but the Habs were plagued with injuries and just bad play all around, and now they're out. The Ottawa Senators are the only Canadian team still alive, mathematically. Realistically, they're screwed too, but mathematically, the Senators are the only team that is still alive in this season, and if they are eliminated, and that's gonna happen probably before WrestleMania weekend, if they're eliminated, it'll be official. No Canadian teams in the playoffs, first time since 1970, and so that's pretty much the story entering the last 12 days of the season. Detroit finds themselves out of the picture. Entering this home stretch, but they're tied in points. But they're tied in points. But I think the Philly has a game in hand. They actually play each other later this season, so that's gonna be interesting. I said it's all here on this wonderful NHL app. The phone's too bright. I apologize for that, but it's all here on this app. It's a wonderful. It was a wonderful thing to have, the NHL app. Let you know everything. See, there it is, right there. But So that's pretty much the story. Like I said, Nashville can get in tonight, but we have no intentions of losing. We better not. And as I said before, it's crazy races in the NHL. Well, for the rest of the division, the Metropolitan Division pretty much ended about 3 weeks ago almost. So yeah, the East teams need to get on the ball, get in, and see if they can knock out the Capitals somehow. Well, they may not have to knock them out. The Capitals always knock themselves out. So that's my recap. That's my recap of the past week. It's gonna be a crazy, it's gonna be a crazy 12 days. So with that, I say just fasten your proverbial seatbelts and enjoy this very rocky ride. And so that's all, and good day to you, fellow puckheads.